welcome back. My name is Sophie and I am a cash stuffer and a zero-based budgeter out of Canada. And today we are doing our very first paycheck of February. And I'm in a fantastic mood today because I got a snow day off of work. We are getting 50 centimeters of snow yesterday and today. And I think that's about 20 inches if you're elsewhere in the world, but it's a lot of snow, so I don't have to go to work today. Yay! All right, so we're gonna get to unstuffing our cash envelopes first. I will say we don't have any bills to unstuff, but we do have some coins that we can put into our coin jar right here. Our coin jar is already starting to look great, so I'm excited about that. Household gas. We pretty much spent everything that we had. Some envelopes don't get unstuffed, like date night, Sophie, Daniel, and Archie. Just the coins. So if there's coins left, yes, but not the bills. And then my business envelope, same thing. The coins, but not the bills. So let's do that. Oh. I went to the bank yesterday in anticipation of the storm. So at least I have the cash at home with me and we can do this stuffing. So groceries is getting its usual $200. Last week, I only gave ourselves $180 and we made it, but it was really hard actually. Like we just made it. We had a little bit of change left and that's it. So I'm going back to our normal budget this week. Household, it's getting its usual 10. Last week, I didn't put anything in it. So this week I went back to our normal budget as well. Gas is getting $100. This is actually doing pretty good for us right now. I didn't think that, like, I don't know, it just really depends on the weeks. Like sometimes 100's enough, sometimes it just isn't. So I guess it depends. Date night is actually getting 30 because I realized that when we don't stuff this enough, we still spend it on a credit card. So I might as well actually budget for date night instead of just putting a little bit of like a 5 or a 10. I need to actually put something substantial. So when we want to eat out, we actually have money to eat out because we do it regardless. So that's what I realized in the last couple of weeks. So we now have 20, 30, 40 in date night, and that should be enough to have like one date night. My envelope is getting 15. I bought Archie some new dog bowls and I didn't have enough in his envelope fully, so I did take out of mine. That's why it's empty. I got them from Etsy. They're coming all the way from Australia. They're handmade pottery, so I'm excited about that. And they're like dishwasher proof, oven proof and everything, which it doesn't need to be oven proof, but just to say. Daniel, my husband, is also getting 15. So he finally spent his money on his golf trip. So he's starting over in this category. He now has 20, 30, 35, 40. He's now saving for a golf club. So can you tell he likes golf? Archie is getting his usual 80. We did a lot of spending on him, his dog bowls, his food, his grooming, and he is going to daycare at one point, I think next Friday. So we're doing a lot of spending on him recently. So it's going to be 420s. So Archie now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 105. His daycare is that price. So, oh, I forgot some coins in here. So that is perfect for next week when he goes to daycare because we are due to pay. So it's like 105 for 4 sessions, but we're due to pay. So Peony, I don't count. It's my business envelope. It's a rotating fund. All right, we're gonna move on to our high priority sinking funds. I did remove a category. I removed retirement because, as I said last time, pension, my retirement is now coming out of my paycheck automatically, and I'm putting a hefty 20% of my paycheck on retirement. So I can't really also save in my envelopes for retirement. It just doesn't make sense. It's already too much of my paycheck. I would love it if it was lower, to be honest. Like 20% is a lot. So, but it's like what my employer demands. Like you can't go any lower. So it's going to be really hard financially because it's just removing a lot of my paycheck. And that's why I hadn't opted in until this year. So I removed my retirement envelope. And I was going to replace it with investment, but I think for investment, anytime I just have like a little bit of extra funds in my checking, I'll just transfer it to investment and not really make it a priority right now because money is just still very tight right now and I can't really, I just decided to remove an envelope. I feel like it's easier. So emergency is getting $5 today. It now has 50, 70, 80, 85, 90. My 100 envelope challenge will also be going towards emergency, or at least part of it. Medical is getting 65, and this will finally pay off the debt that I owe from medical. Like I still owe myself money from when I was sick last month, so this will finally do it. 20, 40, 60, 65. So I still owe myself 60, so I'll have 5 left in my envelope and I won't be at 0 every week like I have been. Vet bills is getting 175, and this is going to fully fund his dental cleaning that he has at the end of the month. So I'm really happy to be done with this because it was a huge amount going in every time I cash stuff, and like we don't have that money, but he does need a cleaning. So we just made it a priority, made it work. But yeah, it's fully funded now. I won't have to worry about this again. Did I do this right? 150.75, yeah. Okay. It's always hard for me this amount. I don't know why. I struggle putting it into my envelope every week. Okay, so Archie now has, well, vet bills now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 670, 690, 710, 715, 720. So yeah, that is plenty to pay for his dental cleaning. So I won't have to worry about putting such a big amount every week now. Home maintenance is just getting $5. It doesn't have anything. I cannot remember what we spent it on, but it's gone. So it now has $5. Car maintenance is getting $10. I'm sure there's car expenses coming up, so I'm just trying to put more than $5 in here. 10, 20, 25. Maternity leave is getting $5. If you're new here, I'm not pregnant yet, but I'm just preparing for that time. It now has 50, 60, 65. Subscriptions is also getting 5, and it now has 10, 15, 20. Debt is getting 20. Y'all, I'm almost done with debt. Like, my credit card is paid off. I only have like $100 in my line of credit. And the next thing to tackle is our loan, which is like a huge loan that we have like a huge minimum payment on every month. But to be rid of like every other debt is just freaking amazing. So I can't wait to chip away at our loan because we've had a loan for like 5 years. So I cannot wait to start putting money towards that. And back to bank is just money, is where I put money to go back to the bank. We are heading into our low priority sinking funds. Vacation is getting $5. It now has 50, 60, 65. Christmas is getting $5. It now has 20, 25. Gifts is getting $5 as well. And it now has 50, 55, 60. I don't have a birthday until, I don't have an occasion to buy for until May. I think it's Mother's Day is my next purchase. Future Home is getting $5. It now has 50, 70, 90, 95, 100. Yay, we reached 100 in here. That is so exciting because I haven't been prioritizing it because I do have like a savings challenge for it. So I was like, oh, I don't need to put a lot in here, but I still reached 100, so that's amazing. Future Dog is getting $10. It now has 50, 60, 65. Baby Fund is getting $10. Now has 50, 60, 70. Electronics is getting $10. It now has 100, 50, 70, 90, 200. My sister's wedding is getting $5. It now has 70, 20, 30, 35. Geez, $70 in here already. Miscellaneous is getting $5. And it now has 55. And then my Dream Home Savings Challenge is getting some money today. Okay, so it is getting $20 today. So our last 20. Yeah, I keep knocking this. So we're gonna put that in here. We're gonna color in the 20. Okay, that's good. We're gonna count this out. So it has $1,000 in the bank. 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 540, 550, 560, 570, 575, 580, 585, 590, 595, 600, is that right? 1,600. We're gonna go with that because I'm not recounting this. And we're gonna put this back here. All right. And then we have two $5 bills that I budgeted for our envelopes because I knew that I wouldn't have any left over in my cash envelopes, and I still wanted to do my 100 envelopes. So the 100 envelope challenge, I did it differently. It has denominations of 50, 25, 10, and 5. That was just the way that I felt like I could do it. So that's how I'm doing it. So we have two 5s here. Actually, I think I usually put it like this. I don't even know. Okay. I always struggle with these. I don't know why. All right. So our two 5s are just gonna go in the back here. And that's it for that. We are starting to get ahead in this one. I am so excited. I kind of like made like a rough calculation, and I think we'll be done this in August, which I mean might seem like so far away, but is going to come faster than we anticipate, I'm sure. So excited about that. And that is it for today's cash stuffing. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.